Welcome back, fam. What's going on? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you've been enjoying your day so far. We are back with another presentation, and I know you guys are being the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen. Instead of waiting on luck, you've been creating your own luck by what? Using these 7 hermetic principles daily, because you know Earth is a school. We live in a universe, right? And these universes, have principles and guidelines that we have to live by, right? To be in balance with ourselves, right? And also with the cosmos and the universe itself, right? That way we can really get that balance and get the results that we need in our life, right? Instead of winging it, use these 7 hermetic principles daily, right? Even if we don't know what we're doing, figure things, just test things out, figure things out, and over time you'll build a better relationship. You'll have some working knowledge, right? And then you become wise through experience, right? That's what it's all about. So, and also you guys been learning more about your name, your nature on your own. We're going to talk more about your name in a future presentation, of course, right? And also learn more about your life path. Now, if you need help with that, go to some of my previous presentation. I'll walk you all the way through that, okay? And give you some of my spiritual takeaways, some things to expect, and what you can do to help level up during that time frame. It's all about, becoming the best version of you as possible. And also, please look into your natal chart, astroseek.com. They will hook you up. They will give you some additional tools to put in your toolbox, right? Gain more knowledge of self-realization, right? And then that way you can, basically have some more work and knowledge of the inner and outer aspects of you, okay? Remember, Earth is a school, and that's what it's all about today. Earth School, a simple guide for behavior. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you, okay? And again, this is all about a simple guide to behavior. Many of you guys been, activated, got your call to adventure, growing through your spiritual awakening, so to speak. And the universe been lining up the right people, placing an event just for, to support your intent, your growth, because you like, I'm tired of living this way. It has to be another way. It has to be a better way. And, I want to do things my way, right? And that's what the universe, say, like, okay, if you want this, you got to show me. It's all about your intent. So the right people, places, and events been happening for you, and which led you to the presentation today, okay? And it's all about, you're going to lose some people out of your life, right? The people that been slowing you down, that actually been giving you bad advice, right? And telling you to believe in things outside of you, instead of, telling you like, hey, you need to believe in yourself. Okay, reflection. Instead of believing things outside of you, believe in yourself first. All right, because once you have all that love in your heart and you raise your vibration to that heart chakra, right, it's gonna pour over into other people. Okay, I promise you. But as you grow, right, through your own personal transformation and atonement process, using these 7 hermetic principles, you're gonna be able to skip some levels, right? But you're still gonna have your transformation and atonement process each and every day. You being intentional to learn new things, to build those new brain cells, that neuroplasticity, right, and becoming the best version of you as possible, right? And as always, when it comes to Earth School, that's what it's all about today. Our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons to gain the experience and knowledge for our souls grow. So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, you've been, following the book, what your parents taught you, your grandparents, all these different institutions giving you this, this cookie cutter Truman Show lifestyle, and that stuff doesn't work. That's by design, okay? So the main thing I would tell anybody, even my children and my mom, if she was still living, learn and use these 7 hermetic principles daily. I promise you, it will take you far. All right, you will get a better understanding of cause and effect, and you will stockpile these things, right? All right, so it's all about your intent. But as you grow, reflection, share your knowledge and wisdom with people. It's time to teach people how to help themselves, okay? Instead of charging them a fee and keeping them a customer. It's time to help people to become their own leader, their own guru of their own lives, okay? And by now, each and every one of us, we know that our thoughts, beliefs, words, emotions, and actions are always going to equal our reality and our results, and not our job, right? And we're going to keep our money in check. We've been learning about money. What is money? We live in a realm of nothing more than energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, how can I align myself, my own personal vibration, to the vibration of money? If you need help manifesting money reflection, please go back to my spiritual law of prosperity. All the cheat codes are in that presentation, and also in the description area. All right, if you don't read or research the material, you won't get no results. So input equals output. Is just that simple, okay? So What are we going to talk about today? It's all about Earth School, a simple guide for behavior and the tools that I use to help me level up along my journey. And I don't want you guys to, repeat the same mistakes that I did and taking, pretty much growing through life the hard way. All right, so it's gonna be many people along your path sharing their ups and downs, their experiences with you, but you still have to do your own discernment, not believing everything, even what I'm saying. That's why I tell you, don't trust, don't believe nothing I'm saying. I'm just sharing my experiences with you because somebody out there really needs to hear this message right now. They resonate with this message. Okay, so with that being said, let's just give you my talking points, give you some takeaways. I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Okay, so again, guys, it's all about sowing and reaping. Are you being intentional with your cause and effect in your life using these 7 hermetic principles? And star seeds, key traits right now, and the way you feeling, what you feel inside, right? Because you feel different from others, right? You struggle with society norm because the way the matrix is set up is not for you to succeed, right? It's for you to to remain a slave, under the wage slavery system, right? And you are always interested in the stars and outer space. You are certain that life does exist elsewhere in the galaxy. You're interested in UFOs and ET contact experiences, right? You leaving no stone unturned. You are also drawn to, ET channel information, right? Because you may have that in your DNA. That's why you're getting these download cheat codes, right? And also, you feel frustrated by humanity as a whole and the state of the planet. And that's why you're here right now, because all of you guys that are viewing these presentations, for you to even resonate with this, you got to be on a certain frequency, right? And that you're a change agent. You're not here to do what everybody else is doing. You're here to, to usher in the new energy, frequency, and vibration, and to fulfill your life, your purpose and mission. Everybody has a purpose and mission to fulfill. All right, don't get fooled, don't get played out here either. Okay, let's move forward. So what am I saying? If you don't design your own life plan reflection, chances are you will fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Some people call it a job, a J-O-B, just over broke. And that's why you need to take control of your thoughts, beliefs, words, and emotions and actions so it can equal your reality and your results. Okay? So moving on forward with that. The universe knows all things and then responding to the vibration that you're sending. So when you are sending your vibration on purpose reflection, you are orchestrating what the universe is aligning for you. So are you being intentional with your life each and every day? Are you just winging it? Are you using these 7 hermetic principles? Are you leaving no stone unturned in your life? Are you doing your own research? Or are you just blindly believing what everybody else is believing in versus writing your own story? What's your story? Okay, let's move forward as we dive on in. So what am I saying? Don't just accept where you are, in life. If you want to be better, do better. If you want to be more, do more. It's all on you, reflection. So do it. All right. So leading on in, we all have the truth still with it, but it's not found in books to any given extent. It has been passed along from lips to ear, and when it was written down at all, its meaning was veiled in terms of alchemy and astrology. So only those possessing the keys could read it. All right, that's from the 3 Initiatives of the Kabbalion. Please invest in that book. So reflection, I'm here to remind you of your greatness. All this information you already know. I'm here to remind you of this information that our ancestors left for us. Okay, for us to remember. Who we are and what we're here to do on the planet at this time. So please don't be afraid to unlock the universe within you, because you are your own universe. And with that being said, anything we discuss, guys, it's always about polarity, good side, not so good side. Some things we're doing great, some things we need to work on, but it's always it's all about becoming the best version of ourselves. And the key takeaways, the kingdom of heaven is within you. It's within your body. Okay, and whoever shall know him or herself shall find it when you tap in and listen to your own intuition instead of trusting everything outside of you, right? All right, so the knowledge of self is the most important thing. Why? Because how are you going to know God if you really don't know yourself? And how are you going to know anything if you don't know yourself? RZA, all right, Wu-Tang Clan. And leading on in, life doesn't give you the people that you want. It gives you the people that you need to help you, to hurt you, to love you, to leave you, and to make you the person you were meant to be today. That's why you went through all that BS reflection, because you know it made you strong. It gave you all that experience, you know, the things, the good side, not so good side of life, right? And that way, you know, like, hey, my life does have a meaning, you know. And if you really reflect at your life, man, you know, you've been at the right place at the right time when people really needed you. It wasn't about you manifesting things. People really needed your presence at a certain point in time in their life. So when you really look back, you know, like, hey, I am here for a reason. You all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and lead in. I'm gonna get you guys out of here with, you know, with this spiritual takeaway. So when it comes to this scripture, guys, I'm taking some scripture here. This is a simple guide of behavior. This is coming from what? Matthew 7, the Message version. Please, you know, compare your scripture. Okay, this takes the Shakespearean, you know, rhetoric out of it, and give you some straight, you know, words. Okay, so let's go ahead and lead on in. So on your hero's journey reflection, just be straightforward. Use these 7 Hermetic principles, you know, and apply them in your life each and every day. And every person that you encounter, I mean, believe it or not, they are a reflection of you in a different time and space. You know, they may be showing you some good sides of you, right? And some not so good sides of you. But it's all about how do you, you know, respond in that present moment, okay? So are you there to lift people up, or are you there to tear people down? Just that simple. So let's go ahead and lead on in with Matthew 7. I'm going to get you out of here, okay? So don't pick on people. Jump on their failures, criticize their faults, unless, of course, you know, you want the same treatment. You know, that critical spirit has a way of boomeranging itself, right? And it's easy to see a smudge on your neighbor's face and be obvious of the ugly sneer on your own, right? So do you have the nerve, right, to say, let me wash your face for you, and when your own face is distorted by contempt? It is this whole traveling roadshow mentality all over again, playing a holier than thou part instead of just living your part. Okay, reflection. So wipe that ugly sneer off of your own face first, and you might be fit to offer a washcloth to your neighbor. All right, again, everybody is a reflection of you. All right, don't judge people. That's a telltale sign you're out in alignment with your purpose. All right. 6, don't be flipped with the sacred. You know, banter and silliness give no honor to God, the God within you, right? Don't reduce holy mysteries to slogans and trying to be relevant. You're only just, you know, being cute and you know, inviting sacrilege. You know, 7 through 11. Don't bargain with the God within yourself. Be direct. You know, ask for what you need. Know what you want, in other words. This isn't a cat and mouse, you know, game here. Hide and seek game we're in. If your child asks for bread, do you trick him with sawdust? If he asks for fish, do you scare him with a live snake on his plate? As bad as you are, you wouldn't think of such a thing, right? You're at least decent of your own, you know, to your own children. So don't you think the God within you who conceive you in love will be even better, right? 12, here's a simple rule of thumb, you know, guide for behavior. Ask yourself, what do you want people to do for you? Reflection. All right, then grab the initiative and guess what? Do it for them. Add up God's law, the law, these 7 Hermetic principles, right? And the prophets, and this is what you get. All right, so that's what I'm doing right now. You know, I like I mentioned to you in you know, a previous presentation, I wish somebody, you know, was available, just, you know, just sharing, you know, just simple knowledge and wisdom with me. At least give me some, you know, some direction in life and what to expect. You know, because you would think after so many years on this planet, somebody would have some kind of, you know, a life guide. You know what I'm saying? Like a poor man's guide to, you know, to life or something like that. But you get what I'm saying. By now, somebody should have a recipe that's duplicatable. And our ancestors left all this information for us. That's why I'm sharing it today. And so let's get ready to get out of here. All right. So as we close, it's all about being and doing. Okay. 13 through 14 over here to the right. So don't look, you know, for shortcuts to God. You know, God is a state of consciousness, right? It's a state of being. It's a level. And the market is flooded with, you know, surefire, easygoing formulas, right, to successful life that can be practiced in your own spare time reflection. So don't fall for that crazy stuff. Even the crowds of people do it, because you said, you know, don't follow the crowd, right? You know, follow yourself. Okay. So the cheat code is, you know, and there's no cheat code, but the true way is the, you know, the way to life, to God within yourself is vigorous. I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. It's vigorous and it does truly requires total attention, because what? You're gaining more knowledge yourself each and every day. You leaving no stone unturned in your life. You being very intentional with every thought, word, belief, emotion, and action that you plant out into the cosmos, right? Into the universe around you. Okay, as above, so below, as within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. So as we close, ladies and gentlemen, you know, be wary of false preachers who smile a lot, you know, dripping with practice sincerity, right? Chances are they're out to rip you off in some kind of way, right? So don't be impressed with the charisma. Look for character. Who preachers are is the main thing, not what they say. A genuine leader would never exploit your emotions or your pocketbook. I repeat, a genuine leader would never exploit your emotions or your pocketbook. These diseased trees with their bad apples are going to be chopped down and burned, as you will see during this Aquarian age, because people are coming to knowledge of self. They realize, like, hey, the true kingdom of heaven is within me. Christ is an actual consciousness that each person can tap into if they open to receive the message and grow up past Santa Claus to Easter Bunny, right? Right? So what am I saying, reflection? Life doesn't give you the people you want. It gives you the people you need to help you, to hurt you, to love you, to leave you, and to make you the person you were meant to be. So don't just accept where you are in life. If you want to, if you want to be better, do better. If you want to be more, do more. It's all on you. So do it. And this has been my takeaway when it comes to the simple guide for behavior, starseeds on your hero's journey. And as always, be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. And as always, our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons to gain the experience and knowledge for our soul growth. And we realize that Earth is a school. We need to apply, this school has principles and guidelines that we need to go by to get in balance with ourselves and with, with nature and the cosmos, right? But as we grow, share your knowledge and wisdom with people. Teach people, to help themselves, okay? That way they're not, staying at a lifetime customer, all right? But through your process of self-discovery and knowledge yourself, don't believe nothing I'm telling you. I'm just sharing my experiences with you because I know there are people out there that really need this information at this time because, it's just that confirmation, okay? So, as always, your thoughts, beliefs, words, emotion, and action going to equal your reality and your results, not your job. Keep your money in check, reflection. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.